Fry.
Fry.
Fry the chicken until it's crispy.
I fry eggs for breakfast.
Fry.
Fry.
Break.
Break.
Break the eggs into a bowl.
He broke the cookie in half to share.
Break.
Break.
Squeeze.
Squeeze.
Squeeze the orange for fresh juice.
I squeeze the lemon to make lemonade.
Squeeze.
Squeeze.
Chop.
Chop.
Chop the onions into small pieces.
She chops the tomatoes for the salad.
Chop.
Chop.
Grate.
Grate.
Grate the carrots for the salad.
I grate cheese for the pizza.
Grate.
Grate.
Slice.
Slice.
Slice the bread for sandwiches.
I slice the apple into thin pieces.
Slice.
Slice.
Pinch.
Pinch.
Add a pinch of salt to the soup.
He adds a pinch of pepper to his food.
Pinch.
Pinch.
Peel.
Peel.
Peel the apple before eating it.
He peeled the orange and gave me a slice.
Peel.
Peel.
Knead.
Knead.
Knead the dough until it's smooth and elastic.
She kneads the dough to make pizza.
Knead.
Knead.
Roll out.
Roll out.
Roll out the dough to make a pie crust.
She rolled out the pastry for the pie.
Roll out.
Roll out.
Mix.
Mix.
Mix the milk with the cereal.
He mixed the salad dressing in a bowl.
Mix.
Mix.
Sift.
Sift.
Sift the sugar before using it in the cake.
I sift the flour for the cake.
Sift.
Sift.
Sauté.
Sauté.
Sauté the mushrooms in olive oil.
She sautéed the garlic until it was fragrant.
Sauté.
Sauté.
Spread.
Spread.
Spread jam on the toast.
He spread peanut butter on the toast.
Spread.
Spread.
Boil.
Boil.
Boil the pasta until it's soft.
I boil water for pasta.
Boil.
Boil.
Steam.
Steam.
Steam the broccoli for dinner.
He steams vegetables to keep them healthy.
Steam.
Steam.
Drain.
Drain.
Drain the vegetables after boiling them.
He drained the water from the pasta.
Drain.
Drain.
Grill.
Grill.
Grill the chicken on the barbecue.
She grilled the steak for dinner.
Grill.
Grill.
Roast.
Roast.
Roast the chicken in the oven until it's cooked through.
He roasted the turkey for Thanksgiving.
Roast.
Roast.
Pour.
Pour.
Pour the juice into a glass.
She poured juice for everyone.
Pour.
Pour.
Mash.
Mash.
Mash the bananas for the recipe.
I mash the potatoes with a fork.
Mash.
Mash.
Blend.
Blend.
Blend the fruits to make a smoothie.
She blended the fruits to make a smoothie.
Blend.
Blend.
Melt.
Melt.
Melt the butter in a small pan.
The chocolate is melting in the sun.
Melt.
Melt.
Bake.
Bake.
Bake the cookies in the oven.
She baked the cake for the party.
Bake.
Bake.
Add.
Add.
Add some sugar to your tea.
She added extra cheese to the pasta.
Add.
Add.
Whip.
Whip.
Whip the cream until it's light and fluffy.
I need to whip the eggs for the cake.
Whip.
Whip.
Taste.
Taste.
Taste the soup to see if it needs more salt.
I always taste the food while cooking to check the flavor.
Taste.
Taste.
Cut.
Cut.
Cut the vegetables into small pieces.
He cut the bread with a sharp knife.
Cut.
Cut.
Dice.
Dice.
Dice the potatoes and add them to the soup.
He diced the tomatoes for the salad.
Dice.
Dice.
Mince.
Mince.
Mince the garlic for the pasta sauce.
She minces the meat for the dumplings.
Mince.
Mince.
Shred.
Shred.
Shred some lettuce into the salad bowl.
She shreds the cheese for the pizza.
Shred.
Shred.
Layer.
Layer.
Layer the potatoes and onions in a dish.
He layered the lasagna with meat and cheese.
Layer.
Layer.
Stir.
Stir.
Stir the soup continuously to prevent burning.
She stirred the coffee with a spoon.
Stir.
Stir.
Weigh.
Weigh.
Weigh the flour before adding it to the bowl.
He weighs the sugar on a kitchen scale.
Weigh.
Weigh.
Whisk.
Whisk.
Whisk the eggs until they are fluffy.
She whisked the cream to make it light and airy.
Whisk.
Whisk.
Simmer.
Simmer.
Let the soup simmer on low heat for 30 minutes.
The chicken was simmered in a cream sauce.
Simmer.
Simmer.
Scramble.
Scramble.
Scramble the eggs with a little salt and pepper.
She scrambles the eggs with cheese.
Scramble.
Scramble.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Freeze the leftover soup in containers for later.
You should freeze the meat to keep it fresh.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Parboil.
Parboil.
Parboil the potatoes before roasting them.
I usually parboil the rice for a few minutes before making fried rice.
Parboil.
Parboil.
Wash.
Wash.
Wash the fruit before eating it.
She washed the fruit under cold water.
Wash.
Wash.
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle sugar on top of the cake.
He sprinkled cheese over the pasta.
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle.
Percolate.
Percolate.
Let the coffee percolate for 5 minutes.
She percolated the tea in a small pot.
Percolate.
Percolate.
Dip.
Dip.
Dip the chicken into the sauce before eating.
She dipped the cookies into the milk.
Dip.
Dip.
Crush.
Crush.
Use the back of a wooden spoon to crush the garlic.
He crushes the bananas to use in pancakes.
Crush.
Crush.
Serve.
Serve.
Breakfast is served in the restaurant between 7:00 and 10:00.
She served the cake at the party.
Serve.
Serve.
Braise.
Braise.
Braise the meat in a pot with vegetables and broth.
He braised the beef in a wine sauce.
Braise.
Braise.
Stew.
Stew.
The beef needs to stew slowly to become tender.
She stewed the vegetables in a large pot.
Stew.
Stew.
Infuse.
Infuse.
Infuse the tea leaves in hot water for 5 minutes.
I infuse the tea with fresh mint leaves.
Infuse.
Infuse.
Broil.
Broil.
Broil the steak for 5 minutes.
I'll broil the bacon rather than fry it.
Broil.
Broil.
Marinate.
Marinate.
Marinate the chicken in white wine for a couple of hours before frying.
She marinates the steak in soy sauce and garlic before grilling.
Marinate.
Marinate.
Soak.
Soak.
Soak rice in water for 30 minutes to help it cook evenly.
I usually soak the beans overnight.
Soak.
Soak.
Glaze.
Glaze.
Glaze the pastry with beaten egg.
She glazed the donuts with a sweet icing.
Glaze.
Glaze.
Poach.
Poach.
Poach the pears in wine for a delicious dessert.
The vegetables were poached in chicken broth.
Poach.
Poach.
Puree.
Puree.
Puree the bananas thoroughly in a blender.
Puree the vegetables for the baby.
Puree.
Puree.
Season.
Season.
Season the steak with salt and pepper before grilling.
She seasons the soup with herbs and spices.
Season.
Season.
Rinse.
Rinse.
Always rinse your fruits and vegetables before eating them.
I rinse the lettuce before making a salad.
Rinse.
Rinse.
Garnish.
Garnish.
Garnish the salad with slices of avocado.
Soup garnished with croutons.
Garnish.
Garnish.
Tenderize.
Tenderize.
She uses a fork to tenderize the meat.
I tenderize the steak with a meat mallet before cooking.
Tenderize.
Tenderize.